What is up, everybody? How's it going on? Want to let you guys know, as you could tell from the title of this video, that there's a good chance I might not be uploading for a couple days because my apartment is infested with bees. That's right. It's a thing. So I'm gonna be going to stay with my sister for a couple of days. She is nice enough to let me stay at her apartment, or her home, I should say. So I'm not gonna be at my apartment, so I can't upload any videos. So yeah, it's I saw a whole bunch. I was sitting out on my balcony a couple weeks ago, and I saw that there was bees flying all over my balcony. So I went back inside and I called the front desk and I said, hey, there's a lot of bees around my apartment, and I was wanting to know if there's a hive somewhere. So they sent over this beekeeper to take a look, and he looked, they came around my apartment like, do you mind if we look inside and everything? They brought in a stethoscope and everything, and then they like put it on the ceiling and on the walls, and like, yeah, you have a massive hive in your wall, because I have an exterior apartment, so mine faces the outside, not on the inside. And well, shit, so I put on the stethoscope. He let me put on the stethoscope and listen, and yeah, lots of bees in the walls. So not going to be in my apartment because I don't want to be in there. I'm not allergic to bee stings or anything, I just don't want to have to deal with it. So if I do, I pray. Luckily they did all this before Comic-Con in a couple weeks, because you know that's when all those massive trailers are going to be dropping and everything. So it was insane. What, I just can't believe that, because I've never dealt with that before, having goddamn bees in my apartment. Never thought that would have been something I would have had to deal with. So I'm gonna go get some frozen custard, then I'm gonna go stay at my sister's house. We'll watch like Lego Batman or something like that for a couple days. And her and her husband were, yeah, they were nice enough to let me stay with them. They have a guest room, so I'll be chilling there. So that's the only thing I'm gonna be saying about that. I'm doing live because since I might be gone for a few days, in case you guys had any questions about the channel or anything going on that you were curious about, I could do a quick live show and hopefully fill your Flick Freak needs for the potential week. So that's what's going on here. I haven't done any Try Not to Laugh challenges. Don't allow the bees to watch the bee movie. We don't know how they'll react. Luckily, I don't own the bee movie, so Jerry Seinfeld is gonna have to try and overtake the world some other way. I look like a beekeeper, a jack of all trades. I am a jack of all trades, master of none. I've dabbled in so many different things over the years. So I think that's something about me that I've come to realize, a personal realization, how I like, oh, that would be fun to learn. I'll pick up a trade and I'll like get a pretty good understanding of how it is, but to become an actual master of it, I always give up before, you know, the actual real technical work, because that's really what a master does. It's repetition of the technicals and the basics to where they become a perfection at it. And I never did that, so I'm like, I have a general understanding of many a thing, but not the best. Nope, can't tame the bees. I am not the lord of the bees, nor the lord of the flies. Nope, I won't die, because I won't be there. Oh, damn it, I just made a bee pun. I didn't mean it. That was a promise. I was totally unintentional. Whew. It's a beautiful day outside. It's only 93 degrees. I got a good sunburn yesterday. You probably can't tell because of the lighting right now, but I was laying out by the pool and I had my audiobooks going, and I fell asleep, and I woke up an hour later and I'd been sunning on this side for, I'd say maybe not an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and Yeah, I got a good burn. It, no bueno, as the kids say. Yeah, only 93 degrees. If you, like, talk to the people over at Late at the Party who live out in Arizona where it's like 120, 130 degrees, they'll tell you that they would kill for 93 degrees right now, so... What is that? You guys looking at the billboards that are going by? We just passed Brahms. Man, actually Brahms sounds good. Or Culver's. I had a burger yesterday. And I already had Chipotle for lunch today. That's another thing. Normally I don't eat out. Normally I like to cook for myself. I like have a... I cook for the week. What I do is, you do the meal prepping. And I normally do that. So... I have normally my broccoli, my grilled chicken, and my mixed veggies. And if I'm ever feeling like tired or anything, I'll load up on some carbs. I'll throw in some mashed potatoes. Yep. You know what I started doing at Chipotle, Mr. Keep? Or is it Mr. Creep, your name? Since I'm doing it on a phone, the chat goes by kind of quickly, and I don't get to really see the names. But for the for Chipotle, normally I don't like guacamole, but I got it today. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just try it because everybody's always raving about Chipotle's guacamole and how it's actually pretty decent. I got it on my my bowl. Wasn't half bad. I don't know if I'll continue to get it because it's extra, but you know, that's something to think about. Man, you know what? I've been holding off on this because it's so far away. I didn't want to, do the big reveal. So yep, there's a McDonald's right there. I didn't want to announce this because I have a huge announcement for this year, and I didn't want to do it yet, but since I might be gone for a week, something to get you guys to think about. So I'm going to be doing another collaboration this year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year I went and saw Tyrone. So I went to the East Coast, and I collaborated with Tyrone, and that was a lot of fun. I'm going to be traveling to collaborate with not one, but 2 other reactors in September. Why don't you guys start guessing in the chat who I'm going to be collaborating with? Wait and see what people are saying. Marco Garza says Akasan, and you are right. I'm going to be collaborating with Akasan. Akasan is one of the people I'm going to be collaborating with this year. So who do you think the other one is? Nope, not a Deke the One. That would be really cool. No, not PewDiePie. Marco Garza and Arch Crusader, you guessed it. I'm going to be going out to LA with Real Rejects, Greg. Actually, just so everybody knows, we are still doing the Sif Pop podcast, because I don't record that at my apartment. I record that at the Studio DNA. And this week we're going to be doing Dawn of the Planet of the Apes as our movie that we review. And Greg is actually going to be our guest for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes review. So if you guys want to listen to that, I highly recommend it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So me, Aaron, and then Greg Alba will be our guest. So that's going to be so much fun. Normally, I don't look at the chat until I'm stopped. So yeah, I will be careful when I'm driving. I only look at the chat whenever I'm at a stoplight. So thank you, though, for your concern. I appreciate it. But, yep, so Greg will be our guest. And in September 2nd through technically September 5th, because I'm flying back on the 6th at like 7 in the morning. And, yeah. So technically the 6th doesn't count. But, yep, so I will be talking with Akasan, because Akasan will be in LA at the exact same time, so I'll be collaborating with him, and then I'll also be collaborating with the Real Rejects. That will be so much fun, and I'm trying really hard, but I don't think that it's actually going to come to fruition, but I am trying to talk to Christian Harloff to be a contestant against Greg on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. So if you guys want to help me out, and get on if you want to help me get on Collider's Movie Trivia Schmoedown, start tweeting at Christian Harloff saying that you want at Flick Freaks to be a contestant on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make that happen. Also, Aaron and I, we want to team up because we're friends with CinemaSins. We know those guys fairly well, and we want to be a team against them. So if you want to see me in a singles match against Greg on Movie Trivia Schmoedown, tweet that at Christian Harloff. If you want to see me and Aaron up against CinemaSins, then tweet that at Christian Harloff. For the CinemaSins one here, I'm going to run this red light real quick. It's not a red light, I mean, it's just turned yellow, so I wanted to focus on that. So, if you want the CinemaSins one, go to my Twitter, at FlickFreaks, and you'll see that I have that tweet there about the CinemaSins one. Retweet that one, like it, send all the goodies that way, and just a second, I'm gonna... Yeah, I was letting somebody pull out in front of me, and I didn't want them to get hit by a car, so I was focusing on that. So, yep, that's what's going on here. I got a very bad connection now, so it's probably, you know, just me driving along. It's kind of hard for the LTE to keep up with everything. But, yep, that's what's going to be going on there, so... In case, I don't know if it cut out when I was saying all that, so just in case it did cut out, I'm going to repeat everything I said. I want to get on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. That'd be so much fun while I'm out in LA. If you want to see me compete up against Greg Alba, start tweeting that with the hashtag Movie Trivia Schmoedown. If you want to see, not when I'm out in LA the first time, but if you want to see me and Aaron potentially go up against CinemaSins in a team Movie Trivia Schmoedown, start tweeting that. Me, my Twitter handle, at FlickFreaks, and then also there's the at Aaron Dicer, and then at CinemaSins for hashtag Movie Trivia Schmoedown. So, is this InfoWars? No, it's not InfoWars. Yep, so that's what's going on, guys. You can leave questions. If you have questions for me in the comments section below of this video, you can leave questions, and since I won't be able to make videos, I'll just try my best to post replies in the comment section below. So that's probably what will be going on. For hopefully, I talked to my apartment managers, and they say they sent out a work order for my ceiling to be put back on. That's such a weird sentence to have to say. I put in a work order for my ceiling to be put back on my apartment. I never thought that I would have to say that. But, yep. So, leave questions down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll get back to my apartment soon. I'll talk to you guys later. And until next time, Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers and getting my apartment back.